Good afternoon, guys and gals. Johnny Stitch Phillips here. Better, what you yapping about? Guys, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, man. 2:30. I'm all fucked up with my sleep. I was up until 5 o'clock in the morning, man. My angry nose. Well, I hope that fucking thing changes color eventually. We're gonna have to start talking about with these doctors the fact that I'm on anti-rejection drugs and what that means when it comes to me healing. I'm not sure, what this redness is about. The doctor seemed a little shocked at it, so, I don't know. I'm not looking at people's noses who are having surgery, but he is, and he's a little concerned about the redness, the angriness of it. And I was like, well, if you knew me before this, you'd understand that there is a permanent scowl on my face and a little undercurrent of anger. Some people have described it as a mob boss look. Yeah. Anyways, my nephew, I talked to him this morning. He's going through the same thing I'm going through now. Unfortunately for him, this is like the fourth time for him, I believe. Third or fourth. And the last time that he had it, it was on his nose. And he didn't have much good to say about the process. He said it was painful. They had to do it like 4 times. And he said the shots in the nose are just horrific. And I can attest to that myself now, that he's correct. I get it. But his surgery he had, I believe 2 days ago, was in his ear, deep down inside of his ear. And he said they didn't do any stitches, they didn't put anything on it, they just left it open. And so he's going through it too. But I will tell you that I talked to him today, and he said he has no pain. His ear is not angry. But he did make a comment about me. I sent him a picture of me, and he said, damn, you have a striking resemblance of Mitch McConnell. And I just have to tell you guys, that one hurt. That one fucking hurt. Turtle Man, really? I don't see it, man. Anyways, I just got off the phone with my girlfriend. She's coming back. She went home for a couple of days, but I miss nestling up to her bosom, her warm brown skin that is so soft. You have no idea. And the bosoms are off the charts, man. Pillows for me to rest my weary head. And I need her hair, man. I need her hair. My fuck. Good Lord Jesus. I will say that it appears that this little patch that I got on the end of my nose, which I thought that's, I don't know why we had to cut all the way up the side, all this shit. Why couldn't you just put a little patch in there, man? And leave it at that? I don't know why, man. I mean, I'm going to have to ask some questions, but I'm going to donate my body to science while I'm still alive. helps with the medical bills, you know. So every time I get something done, I'm gonna have a classroom full of people sitting there watching me. My only fear about all of this shit is that my winker dinker fucking pops out and they all chuckle when they see it. Even when I die, I worry about that. The fucking Irish curse. Has anybody ever heard of that? Well, let me tell you something. It's alive and well in the Phillips family. I joke with my girl. I say, you know what? God gave me all these good looks and brains. And when I got to the fucking pecker line, all there was a little giblet floating around in the fucking dirty water. And that's what I got. Give this guy a little dick. Keep him in, we don't want his head to get too big. Sometimes I'm better off not doing these videos. Maybe a little TMI, too much information. But I wear my life on my sleeve, guys. For you little wiener fucking Irishmen out there, just come to grips with it, man. It ain't gonna grow. You're never gonna have a fucking schlong hanging down to your knees. Fuck, just hanging past my balls would be good for me. Especially on cold days, you know what I mean? A cold day when you're in a fucking gown with the whole back open. I know that motherfuckers were laughing at me. Anyway, I need to get some counseling for that. I think they call it widow weenie counseling. Way too much information. That's where all the false bravado comes from and the overcompensation. But I'm good with it. I understand who I am. My girlfriend, she loves me. She tells me I'm perfect. Yeah, that's what they all fucking say. Fucking Mitch McConnell. Are you kidding me? Now Mitch has got him, somehow that ugly old turtleneck fucker scored himself a hot Asian woman. I don't know what's going on with Mitch, but he must be fucking throwing down some fucking pipe, baby. Wait a minute, guys. Excuse me. I sneezed. Today is going to be one of those days I wish I had back. But you know what? It is what it is. I do this for those who still suffer. So I posted my video yesterday about, you know, the one I put up yesterday. I posted it on Facebook. And I got a sorrowful cares from my Puerto Rican friend. And she knows I'm talking about her. And I joke that I'm in love with her, but, you know, that ship not only never sailed, that ship sunk at the fucking pier. You know. She knows. We're just good friends, man. I try to help her out when I can. But she gave me the I care freaking emoji. And she knows she's the Puerto Rican girl I'm talking about. But I gotta tell you, man, I just love my Taz Lima. That's my girl, man. She's my heart. She's my heart, man. She swears. She's like, what the fuck? Go to fucking hell. That's what she tells. I love when she talks like that to me. Go to fucking hell. Wow, I just love it, man. She's real, man. She's real. I think my nose looks pretty good, man. Right now, I can say that, this guy's going to fine tune my face here a little bit. I'm going to be going under the knife again in January. And it's only going to get better from here. And once the swelling goes down, I'm going to take my nephew's advice. He said that I should really be putting ice on this thing every day. Not to the point that I freeze my nose, because I don't want to end up with frostbite. The fact that I can't feel anything is a danger. So if I do it smartly, I think that the ice, I'm going to try to put some ice cubes in my Cuisinart or blender or whatever and get them all crushed up, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then, Bella, what in the hell? What the fuck's wrong with you? She's like, what's wrong with me? You're the one who's sitting there having a fucking conversation with yourself, you dumbass. Yeah, so I'm going to crush up this ice. It's a little more comfortable putting it on my face. It'll kind of mold to my face. And I'll do that a few times a day. I'm keeping it clean. The best thing is it's to the point now in the healing process that I can stand in front of a shower and just let the shower run on my face. I do have a handheld shower with a bunch of different spray patterns, but it's just easier. The shower head that's on there is really perfect for getting in these nooks and crannies and getting the blood out, keeping it clean. I have been using a lot of Vaseline. I put it on with a Q-tip. Q-tips come in really handy when you got fingers, that are kind of fat, man. That's another thing. Look at my fingers, short and fat. I'm not trying to make any correlation there, but Irish curse, yeah. Q-tips work great, guys, for people doing this. And I got a guy. Somebody commented last night. And I think it's probably somebody in the loop of my surgery, or at least familiar with the people who are working on my case. And very uplifting. I actually pinned the comment, so it's right at the top of the comment section to share with other patients, people going through this. And I'll tell you what, guys, I hope you young guys who are plumbers, man, fucking pay attention, man. This shit's fucking real. Warning, warning, warning. You're not going to be young forever. You get out there and you're like, damn, I look good, man. Got a nice fucking tan. Fucking working. Looking good. Healthy. And then all of a sudden your skin starts to rot off of you. Anyways, all right, guys. At some point I have to stop this. Bella is really concerned about me. She's sitting over there and her head's twisted and looking at me. Belly, where? What's the matter? Are you concerned about Papa? She's like, yeah, I really am. Ow, ooh, ow, you are such a you're a roughneck, girl. You're always fucking tearing my legs up with your nails. Ow, that one's on my ball sack. Come on now. Belly, I love you. I know, my sweetie, yeah. I know. I love you. You're my girl. You're my sweetie. She's like, she comes in this morning, man, and it wasn't even this morning. It was probably 1 o'clock. And she fucking jumps up on my bed with her 2 front paws, and she gets right up in my face with her face. making sure I'm okay. She is a mama. She's watching everything, man. Gussie, he's sleeping. He don't give a fuck. I mean, he sticks with me. Don't get me wrong. He's very, very loyal. But Bella, she's watching for the whole family. Gussie's sleeping and she's out keeping her eye on things, man. Making sure her babies are good. Meaning me and Gussie. But I'm looking forward to my sweetheart coming. And I'm going to go to Detweiler's again. I went yesterday and got a bunch of good stuff. I got some homemade chicken soup from a market, if there is such a thing. But it's really good. A little thicker broth than I like, so I just thin it out, man. And it's very, very good. I could literally stock my refrigerator with their pre-packaged stuff that they make in the store. It's not like some brand name. This is their shit. You know, they make it out of. You know, I'm sure that they've decided that what they do is when the meat, you know, it starts to get a little older. Sometimes they'll marinate the chicken or whatever, but they use that deli as a way to use that meat. You know, they'll cook it when it's getting to the time where it's going to get thrown out eventually in the next couple of days. They're like, we need to cook this stuff, and they'll fucking give it away. They'll cook it and give it away rather than throw the shit out. I mean, I went in there one day and they gave me 15 pounds of fucking roast beef and turkey. 1 pound, 1 1/4, 1.5 pound bags. It totaled up to like 15 pounds. And I just think that they're just a great, great store. I went yesterday and I talked to this dude. This guy had his fucking neck, he said, is 26 inches around. Like, this guy, he just looked like a fucking badass, you know? And so I noticed him when I went to grab some shadis and he was getting something else. And I was like, man, this motherfucker's intimidating looking, man. He's got "Don't fuck with me" written all over him. And so anyways, I get my stuff and I'm sitting down and he comes by. And this guy's got to be like 260, 270. Just fucking big guy, man. And he just looks tough. He's covered in tattoos. And he's walking by me. And he's got this little fucking ice cream cone in his hand. And I was like, dude. I said, you're way too tough looking to be eating that ice cream cone. And he was joking with me, you know. He was a cool guy, man. I had a great conversation with him. He was one of the original UFC fighters. He had tattoos all over him, and this guy just looked like a beast. But he was also the Taekwondo instructor for the U.S. Army. And what an interesting guy. 68 years old, still tough as nails. Came out of Baltimore. Him and his brothers were some tough bastards. And I was wearing my shirt, my sweatshirt with the tear in the shoulder. And I told him, I said, dude, I got my ass kicked about less than a year ago. I said, I thought I was still tough. And, you know, I know it's that fucking ship sailed for me. But this guy, I'd like nothing more than to have this guy as my friend. Because let me tell you something. This dude will fucking snap you in half. But he's kind-hearted, man. Just a great guy. And his heart's in the right place. And what a great interaction, man. I just loved it. And there's a lot of good people. Stop and say hello to the person who's sitting next to you, man. Open up a conversation. Joke with them. You know, that's how it was when I was a kid. We'd sit at a Jewish deli at the end of the street, and everybody talked, man. Everybody fucking got along, you know. You knew who your friends were. They were part of your fucking, you know, if they were part of your family, man, you took care of them guys. If anybody showed up trying to rough them up or act untoward, they had to deal with everybody, you know. Watch out for flying Johnny Phillips with the kick in the fucking head. Yeah. I used to be a little fucking kickboxer. And I wouldn't hesitate to jump up and roundhouse you in the fucking head. But those days are long gone. If I tried to do that now, I'd end up in a fucking rehab facility. All right, I'm rambling. It's a beautiful day, man. Just getting up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon's not too fucking bad, honestly. Pool is cold as hell. Hit the spa. All right, guys, 20 minutes a long time. I start to lose you guys. Probably lost half of you already, but God bless, man. Another day, guys. Another day. Be kind. Be kind. Say hello to somebody. Start a conversation.